Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in today's episode, we're gonna pull this trailer out, do some more touch-upping paint on the engine, pull these motor mounts off, and get it ready to go back together. And then I wanna, son of a gun. I guess that's all right. Yeah, and then I want to paint up the oil pan for the other truck. And when I say the other truck, I mean this truck. Off the other engine. Now, one of the things that I've done is I didn't split up between the tags on this side. So I was just going to adjust it to split up between the tags. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Of course, I don't want to bugger it. But I do want to paint between the decals where I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. Good enough. That way it's a little bit closer. A little bit closer. It'd be nice to get this engine off this trailer too. Maybe I'll put it on the stand, we'll see how it goes. Before I do anything, I might as well take these motor mounts off. I did not get a chance to clean behind them. That's okay. We'll do that now. Just gonna go get a flappy disc, clean that up. I think I'll call that good. I'm just gonna do some touch-ups on the engine, and then I think I'd like to put it on the engine stand and use a fork extension and just tuck it inside the shop like I did the other engine, because then I don't have to have the trailer in there, which takes up a lot of space, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm gonna do. Nah, boo-boo. Well, actually, got some schmarm there. Okay, let me get rid of that schmarm. Okay, something that I've doing while that other paint dries is I wire wheeled the motor mounts, and I can't quite get right in the corner, but I think it's all right. So I was just going to spray these down with brake clean, kind of make sure they're free from oil, and then I'm going to paint them black. I think. Probably more effort than some would make, but maybe less than others. Oh. I mean, this is a show truck, but it's not a show truck. Does that make sense? Oh, I just wanted to clean up some of these spots on the intake flanges. Flashing 1 bar. I think that means la batterie needs la charging. I am making a mess. I know, you're not surprised. Well, I decided to bring the oil pan over here in the shade with some degreaser cleaner I have, and you know, try and clean this bad boy up with a brush. Because there's lots of, it's like the greasy, oily stuff on it is, yeah, dry and caked on, but it comes off with a little bit of scrubbing. And I soaked it last night, but I think it's, you know, kind of all dried up, so anyways, I'm gonna get all the grease and oil off, aka old oil and dirt, and then we can paint it so it can go on the new pan. And when I say new pan, I mean new engine. I should see if I have a bit of a coarser brush. That's what I should do. Will I? Yeah, remains to be seen. Maybe I do. Got some little wire brushes from Princess Auto once upon a time. I haven't used them for anything yet, and I think I just found its use, or their use. Its use, their use, the use, uses, the uses. There we go. That's working. Working like a hot dang, man. Not sure what a hot dang is, but it's working like it. I missed some spots. Getting the groove. The grooves were right full of dirt and oil. You figure since 94, that's 30 years, 31 years. 31 years of schmarm. Schmarm. Well, oil pan is degreased. I think it turned out pretty good. Got it sitting in the sun. Some more spots. Dang it. Just I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect. I'd like it to be perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna hit it with this engine paint and paint it to match. And I should take these sensors out, but I'll wait. It's really quite rusted and janky if I tell you the truth, but this way I can paint over top of them and it doesn't matter. And I'll take it off later. And yeah, so I'm gonna paint the oil pan now. Well, that looks a lot better. Very much so. It is amazing how quickly it dries in the sun too. Trying to see if I got everywhere. I think so. I think I got like 3 coats on it. Should probably let it just dry and cure. And now I'm gonna zip my motor mounts on since they're here, I'm here. And I painted them black, so we'll have contrast. I'm gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite on. Well, you know, when you're working outside, you gotta turn the camera so you guys can see my filthy face. But I was debating putting this on an engine stand, but it's getting late in the day, so I think I'm just gonna back the whole trailer inside again, and I'll finish putting it together on the trailer, and then when I want to put the oil pan on, I'll lift it up and I'll swap them over. You know what the bugger is? This oil pan is not as rusty as the other one. I mean, it is newer, but... What? Yeah? Well, the bungs. So there's bungs here and here, and they're not rusty, whereas on the other oil pan, they're rusty. I've got my helper here supervising. Hey, at least she's here.
Are they being used?
No, because that's for whatever this was on, and this is for
What is going on?
what it's going on. And I think I'm
So-
gonna...
So are you attaching those to the engine?
Yes. With a little bit of Loctite.
Also known as crazy glue?
Yeah. That's probably more than it needs to have.
I'm pretty sure at some point when I was a kid we used Loctite and it was like crazy glue. Do they make a crazy glue or did we just misuse a product? It wasn't blue.
It was probably red.
I don't think it was.
Red Loctite is somewhat permanent. I think you need heat. And blue is like medium strength.
But I'm talking about using it as crazy glue, like to fix things. So maybe they made a crazy glue type thing.
Seems a little crazy.
Dad probably got it from work. We would never buy a luxury like crazy glue. I hate this part.
Oops.
That's why you have that. That's why you have that super loud brain rattling device that I love so much. Look at that. Actually, I can't see it. But look at that.
Look at that.
I feel the same.
I'm just gonna chase these in before I put the thing on. Ideally, I would chase these with a tap, but I don't have one. So that's not perfect.
Are you telling me or are you telling them?
Well, I guess I'm telling everybody.
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Although in theory, the blue Loctite will help as a lubricant.
Is it supposed to make them stay or make them go?
Make them stay, but when it dries. You know what? I'm just going to clean these up with the...
This is why I don't come out here when I have a headache, man. You're noisy. I'm gonna go get my Amazon package.
Okay.
Lord.
Motor mounts are on. The correct motor mounts. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to paint the top of this with another coat.
You silly sausage.
I'll go a little bit, probably won't matter. Famous last words. Tape is off. There's a little bit of, you know, rusty stuff in the thermostat housing, and I'm going to put it back on. But first, Milwaukee portable vacuums are pretty dang handy. Got a bit of duct tape glue. There we go. More batter, more batter. I took this off so we could get paint in behind it. I thought about putting new thermostats in it, and then I'm like, you know, just chillax, Mike. That's sweet.
Don't lick it.
Let's just not spend money that we don't need to spend right now. And I mean, it's super easy if we determine that it needs it, if it starts to leak or something. Just like so. Like so. There's my bolts. we go. I should get a socket. Ooh. Old man noises. Okay. Figure I did it with these, so should be all right to do it up with that. Right? Oh yeah. And I'll just put a little paint on those bolt heads. Put a little paint on myself. Where did I put the paint? There. Whew. Good. I like a borscht. Like a borscht.
A borscht or borscht?
Yeah. Borscht. Borschten, Borschten. Now I can put my coolant tube on. I should wash my hands for that though. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I am pooped out. I am thirsty, I am tired, and I'm calling it a day. I brought the pan in. Doesn't that look a billion times better? Oh yeah, love it. I started, well, of course we started putting the stuff back on. So I cleaned up the blow-by tube so that way I can paint it and put it on, because I don't know where it goes with regards to these pipes, and I have new hoses for those, so that'll be fine. ECM's painted up. This is the oil filler tube that goes out to the hatch hole, which I don't think I'll use right away. I'll probably just put the other one on that sticks out, or I'll leave it until I get the engine in the truck and then stick it in. But yeah, we got the thermostat housing back in, so, but I am bagged. And then we can peel the stuff off this engine. Fittings for the power steering pump. I got this, which of course I bent it. This used to be straight up and down, but that was straight with a kink, so I think it might be all right. I think it just moved it. I think it might be all right the way it bent it. I think, maybe. And that's also, interestingly enough, the mount for the alternator, because it goes in there on there, and then this goes there, so that was a mistake. And it's my own darn fault, because I knew about it, and you know, Josh told me about it. I knew about it because the boom was dry, and I just wasn't paying attention. But that just goes to show how quickly things happen when you're not paying attention. So, okay, enough of this. We will continue pulling some lines off, and see these fittings there just have 90s and go straight up, whereas these ones have taps on and go down. So we'll change those, and those ones stick straight out the back. Well, actually there's one there, and then one here and one there. So what's over on this one? What's on this one? It's got, oh, that one's plugged off, so depending, I can probably just use that one instead of that one. It's nice that they have taps though. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. If you enjoyed this, click the like button, subscribe down below, and the next episode we're going to be dressing the engine and then getting to work on making a nice little home for the engine to drop into. And when you ask why I didn't rebuild this engine, she's a little crusty. Not saying it's bad, but she's a little crusty.